Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a two-page layout using the Color Study collection from Vicki Boutin. I got that collection just a couple weeks ago now at Joann, and it was on clearance. I was super excited. I had bits and pieces of the collection from Not Just for Boys kits that I've gotten, but didn't have really much of it at all. So I did kind of go a little bit crazy when I bought it, but I dug right in and was able to use it for this. So I am going to get, I believe, 8 pictures on this 2-page layout. A little busy in between or in the middle, but I use the 3-ring binder albums, and so those will be separated by the binder part. So I decided that I was going to do 3 strips of paper and kind of carried across. Obviously, I placed my photos down already. That's why I cut 2 of each and really just wanted some bright, fun colors for this layout. So this is the boys and I at a carnival, and so I just thought the colors worked perfectly. There's quite a bit of that royal blue in one in my son's shirts, but then 2 in some of the rides as well. And I just thought that gold foil star paper there was just so pretty. I loved the foiling on it. I just thought it was amazing. So one thing I noticed, and I thought I cut these all even, but there was this strip between the green and the blue paper. So what I decided to do is, I think it was on the sticker sheet, there was kind of like a border sticker, and I was able actually to place that down. It covered it up perfectly on the right hand side, and then I kind of cut it, you'll see on this page here. So on the right page, I just had the papers go all the way across, but on the first page here, I decided to cut them into flags, and I thought that just kind of gave it a nice kind of different feel. You can tell that, the 2 layouts go together just based on the stripes across, but I just thought it was nice to kind of change it up a little bit and kind of have the flags on this page. So you can see that I am placing this photo from on page 1 up on some foam tape. I decided to do that because I really wanted to use that border sticker here, but didn't have enough to go all the way across. So I had to cut it, and I just wanted to make sure that I kind of like lined it up and cut it, I guess, how I needed it to be, and able to really use it. So I was happy that that kind of somehow I ended up with that white space, but that border sticker was absolutely perfect and covered it up. Unfortunately, on page 2, I guess I should have done the same thing as page 1, save some of this border sticker maybe for a different layout, but I do cover most of it up with my photos. So I decided I was just going to kind of have them go up and down like so, and wanted them both 4 inches. Luckily, I was able to cut that top photo down to 4x4, and it worked out nice. So in the project pad here, I also got this on clearance from Joann. They had perfect title, Fun Weekend. We would go to this carnival when we lived in our old house almost daily when they put it on, because it was within walking distance, and when the kids were young, it was so nice. We'd go in the morning when it wasn't too hot, ride, come home and nap, go back in the evening, and so it was a fun weekend. It was all weekend long for sure. So unfortunately, since we moved, we have not gone once, I don't believe, because of COVID. They didn't have it, and then we just chose not to last summer. So hopefully this summer we'll get back to it, even though we have moved. So it might not be a weekend excursion anymore. It might just be a day, but we're not too far from it anyways. So the sticker sheet I got from a Not Just for Boys Kit Club. You can see it's pretty picked over. We used a lot of stickers on that layout, and so I kind of am just going through the ephemera. I was able to get both ephemera packs at Joann. One of them, it was the only one, and the other one I think there was only two. So I'm going through the ephemera pack right now and just trying to see where I think I should place clusters. I really wanted to use those. I thought they were so cute, but they were just too large. They would have gone off the page or just covered up too much of my picture to use those. I decided that I would make a cluster kind of on the right hand side of each of the photos on page 2. There was just quite a bit of space left open because I kind of clumped the photos more towards the middle, I guess. So there's this little ticket that I'm going to do to the left of the photo on page 1. And then there's some vellum pieces too. And the one on the left hand side said this here with an arrow. And I thought that was just so cute to use. So I'm going to use that. A couple of phrase stickers I'm going to stick over onto the right hand side. I did change out the camera. I just thought the black camera was too large. The green one was just a tad smaller, and so I'm going to use that and use another kind of phrase sticker underneath to kind of make a cluster, I guess. Really, the embellishing for me, I felt like was pretty simple. Papers, the pictures, those were all quite busy, and so I didn't feel like I needed to embellish quite a lot. So really the embellishments you see here and I think 2 smaller ones on the photos are what I'm going to do. There were some really fun hearts on the project pad, and so I decided to add those to each of the clusters, and then there were these gold dots on the project pad as well. So with every heart, there ended up being a gold dot attached to that. I just kind of like to keep like things, especially pretty much just the small things in my clusters. I like to keep them the same in each cluster. So that's kind of why I did the hearts and the gold dots. I really like that arrow, really couldn't find a place that I wanted to use it. So this is where I'm going to use or do 2 more smaller clusters. That one just is life captured and a heart and a gold dot. And then I'm going to do one more, I believe, between the 2 photos on the right hand page. There were these really pretty arrows, but I just didn't think I wanted to use that. So then I found that love this sticker, used that, and then had to find, I believe, another heart and added a gold dot. I did have to find a puffy heart in my stash to match. There weren't any other ones that I really wanted to use. So that is going to complete this. I will see if either a Cherry on Top or Scrapbook.com has a color study left, and I will link that down below. Otherwise, head to Joann and see if your store has it on clearance still. I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.